My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Akhanda Gita Dhyana Yajna. Today, we are taking up Sloka number 1.19 to 1.22. So let us chant.
Sakoshodrataraष्ट्राणां हृदयानि व्यधारयत् नभश्च पृथ्वीं चैव तुमुलो अब्नुनादयन् अत व्यवस्थिता दृष्ट्वा द्रातराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवृते शस्त्रसम्पाते धनुरद्यं पाण्डवः ऋषिकेशं तदा वाक्यम् इदमाह महीपते अर्जुन उवाच सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये रथं स्थापय मे अच्युत यावदेतानिरीक्ष्येऽहं योद्धुकामानवस्थितान् कर्ण्यो सह योद्धव्यम् अस्मिन् रणसमुद्यमे.
So today's sloka number 1.19. Readiness for war is being discussed. In earlier sessions, we discussed about Sri Krishna blowing the conch, Pandavas blowing the conch, Duryodhana side blowing their drums. So let us understand the meaning of this sloka. Gayatri, can you tell?
Yes. Sanjaya speaks. The terrific sound thundered across the sky and the earth and shattered the hearts of your sons, O Dhritarashtra. At that time, the son of Pandu, Arjuna, who had the insignia of Hanuman on the flag of his chariot, took up his bow. Seeing your sons arrayed against him, O king, Arjuna then spoke the following words to Sri Krishna. Arjuna speaks, O infallible one, please take my chariot to the middle of both the armies, so that I may look at the warriors arrayed for the battle, whom I must fight in this great combat.
So, looking at the meaning of the shloka, Kaurava started doing their drums and war band and also various kinds of sounds. Then Pandava side, Krishna and other people blew their conch, right? So I told the meaning of conch. Conch is pranava or omkara sound. Sri Krishna's conch is panchajanya. That means 5 elements. The space, wind, fire, water and earth are born. The sound of conch by Pandavas penetrated from heaven, earth, space, all the way up to earth. Means the whole warfield reverberated with the sound of conch. It pierced the heart of Duryodhana. He was shaken. Then Arjuna tells Sri Krishna, he addresses him as Achyuta. Oh Achyuta, I want to observe, I want to have a look at the armies of Kauravas. So take me to a place where I can see, I can have oversee. With the blowing of the conch, both armies are ready for war now. All that they have to do is shoot the arrow. Before shooting the arrow, Arjuna wants to have a look at the armies of Kaurava. In these 2 slokas, Sri Krishna has addressed Rishikesha once and Achyuta again. So from the outer warfield, it's called Adi Bhautika. The meaning is clear. The Pandava and Kaurava armies are ready. The sound of conch shakes Duryodhana. Why? Because earlier, when Pandavas made the sound, Kauravas made the sound, nothing happened to Pandavas. They were not disturbed. The war bands of Kauravas did not disturb Pandavas. But just blowing the conch of Pandavas, Kaurava is shaken. Why? Pandavas have that confidence. Sri Krishna is there on their side. Dharma is there on their side. When you have Dharma on your side, there's a tremendous amount of strength that shakes the people on the side of Adharma. That's the meaning. So Arjuna addresses Krishna as first is Hrishikesha. Hrishikesha means master of sense organs. Okay, now we are going into Adhyatmic meaning. This spiritual meaning, Adibhautika meaning about warfare, Adhyatmic means inner meaning of Bhagavad Gita Sloka. Hrishikesha means master of sense organs. Who is the master of sense organs? We think that I am seeing, I am hearing, I am tasting. Jiva or ego, Jivatma, ego, thinks I am doing everything. The real master of sense organs is the eye of the eye. The real eye, which is eye of the eye, one who sees through the eye is Sakshi, the witness. Ear of the ear is Sakshi. Tongue of the tongue is Sakshi. The one who tastes through the tongue is the witness, Sakshi. The one who feels the sensations through the body is the witness, Sakshi. One who smells through the nose is the Sakshi. The witness is the knowing principle, awareness principle, who is sensing to the body-mind complex. The witness is the Paramatma, Sri Krishna. Ego, Jivatma, just claims, I am seeing, I am hearing, I am touching, I am smelling. Ego is the claimer. Ego appears to be the owner, but really there's no ownership. It is a Sri Krishna Paramatma who sees through the eyes, hears through the ears, tastes through the tongue, smells through the nose, and experiences through the body-mind complex. So Arjuna addresses Sri Krishna as Hrishikesha first. Then he addresses him Achyuta. Achyuta means one who never fails the devotees. He is always there to protect the devotees. One who is there, who is taking care of our whole of life, never failing, is the Atma, Paramatma. The entire functioning of body-mind complex without fail, the heartbeat, the breath, the eye seeing, the brain functioning, everything is happening without fail. That one who is without fail is called Achyuta, who never fails. So this is the meaning of the shloka. So now let us look at the Adhyatma meaning. Sri Krishna blows the conch. The conch represents Panchajanya, or 5 elements are created: the space, wind, fire, and earth and water. That is the outer. The inner 5 elements are there in the subtle body, the Sukshma Sharira. Sri Krishna, the Sakshi, is present as Kutastha Chaitanya in the Adna. So Sri Krishna as the Guru, Kutastha Chaitanya, is the presence in the Adna Chakra. To remember our attention, we go back to our attention always to Paramatma Sakshi inside us. We put the kumkum. The sound, as you meditate, deeper and deeper state of meditation, the sound of silence is heard. Omkara. That sound of silence is heard in the brain cavity. So that sound of silence is called Anahata Dvani. It's actually sound of silence is called Omkara or Pranava. When that sound of silence is heard, the mind becomes very still. And this is called conch in Mahabharata. Obviously, when the conch of Sri Krishna is blown, the pranava, The Duryodhana is terrified. Duryodhana is paralyzed. You have to remember, Duryodhana is the outgoing tendency of the mind. Naturally, outgoing tendency gets frightened, gets paralyzed when deeper divine sounds are heard in the meditation. So that is the meaning of the sloka. And Arjuna asked Sri Krishna, Arjuna is called Kapit Dwaja here. The flag of Arjuna is called Kapi. Kapi is a monkey. So the Hanuman is there on the flag of Arjuna. Arjuna asked Sri Krishna, Oh Achyuta, Achyuta means one who is there eternally present, who is infallible, who is the Atma, who is the Sakshi. Okay. Now let me observe the warriors, because let me observe the warriors here means the Jivatma says, let me observe our lower mind, thoughts, vasanas and samskaras are coming up. Let me observe. The body represents here the Ratha. Our body is the Ratha, chariot. And who is the master of the chariot? Soul or Jivatma, Arjuna. Chariot is the body. The horses are sense organs. The horses move in the direction which they want. If the Duryodhana operates, the outgoing tendency of the mind takes the horses in various directions. Sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste are the sense organs of the horses. The horses are controlled by the rein. The rein is the mind, the manas. And the charioteer, Sarathi, is the intellect. And who is to guide the Sarathi? Intellect? The Jivatma, the Sakshi or Paramatma, Super Soul, Sri Krishna Paramatma has to guide. So what is the significance of Kapit Dwaja, Hanuman on Arjuna's chariot? So basically Mahabharata has outer meaning, which is Kurukshetra. Inner meaning, the vasanas and samskaras and tendency of the mind, and buddhi or intellect going towards the Krishna, this are guide, Sakshi. So this is the inner tussle. Hanuman, if you represent, no. Hanuman is Rama Bhakta. Sri Rama was in Treta Yuga. Sri Rama was there. Hanuman was servant of Rama. In Dwapara Yuga, Sri Krishna is avatar. Same Vishnu avatar in Rama and now Krishna. Hanuman was participating in the Ramayana war, but Hanuman says, I will not participate in the Mahabharata war. I will just watch. In the Mahabharata Ramayana war, when I was fighting, I didn't have enough time to observe Rama, the great glory of Rama. I want to watch the glory of Sri Krishna in the Mahabharata war. I don't want to participate. If you remember, Bhima is Vayuputra. Hanuman is Vayuputra. Hanuman and Bhima both are Vayuputras. In a sense, they are brothers. And if you remember Adhyatma Ramayana, Hanuman represents the monkey mind. It's called Kapi, monkey mind. But Hanuman, when he connected with Rama, Hanuman becomes very powerful. Ashtasiddhi, 8 powers manifest. So in a sense, Hanuman represents the mind which is united with Paramatma, united with Atma Rama. Naturally, the chariot of Arjuna, the flag is Hanuman. Chariot represents the body. So Arjuna represents the Jivatma, who is going towards the spiritual Atma evolution, Atma Dnana, Samadhi, by uniting with Krishna. Hanuman represents the mind which is united with the Rama. In that sense, Arjuna is trying to attain Samadhi. Hanuman represents the mind which is fully empowered when mind has attained samadhi. This is the spiritual meaning. So Arjuna asking Sri Krishna to take the chariot to observe the warriors is saying a sadhaka seeker is getting ready for spiritual sadhana, inner journey from outer world to inner world. He wants to observe the outgoing tendency of the mind and move towards Paramatma. And naturally, Arjuna seeks the guidance of his guru, Sri Krishna, in this process. This is the spiritual meaning. All of you are welcome to look at our website, YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube, share with your friends. Namaste. Any questions from people on Zoom?
No, Prabhuji, very clear, very beautiful.
Kapitdoja is clear. Any questions on YouTube? There's a question on YouTube. Let me answer. The question I want to read out. Ramachandra is saying, sir, in the picture of Bhagavad Gita with the chariot, what represents Jivatma or Chidabhasa? See, Chidabhasa reflected on Buddhi is called Jiva. Please understand. Jiva is reflected consciousness of Buddhi. Together, this combination is called Jiva. Chidabhasa reflected on Buddhi is called Jiva. Okay. Jiva has no independent existence. Jiva depends on Atma. That's why Jivatma is the individual soul. But Jivatma forgets Atma and thinks I am independent. Okay. So Arjuna represents the Jivatma. And Sakshi, the Atma, Paramatma, is represented by Sri Krishna. So Ramachandra is asking, when you say Arjuna represents attaining of samadhi by Jivatma, does he mean that you are getting a balanced state of mind in the buddhi? Correct. Samadhi means balanced state of mind. Samadhi. So question is, when Arjuna is trying to attain samadhi, does it mean he is getting balanced state of mind? Buddhi. Samadhi. Di means buddhi. Samadhi means balanced state of buddhi. The buddhi is imbalanced by ego. So Arjuna's vasanas and samskaras are imbalancing the buddhi. He is confused. One side, my relatives are there. One side, dharma is there. What is right and wrong? The buddhi is confused. This is because vasana and samskara. And buddhi becomes not confused. Buddhi becomes balanced only when Sri Krishna Paramatma guides. So that is what is called samadhi. When you operate under the guidance of Sakshi, not under the raga and dvesha, attraction and repulsion created by vasana and samskara, you operate under the guidance of Sakshi. The buddhi operates under the guidance of Sakshi. Then it's called samadhi. So Ramachandra is asking, is Arjuna's ego completely gone? No, sir, Ramachandra. Only 18 more chapters are there. It's only beginning. Arjuna's ego is not gone. It's only beginning. Now ego is confused. Ego is confusing. So Arjuna's ego will go when Arjuna surrenders to Sri Krishna completely in the chapter 18 sloka. That sloka, when Arjuna surrenders, ego goes. Till that point of time, you have to wait 18 more chapters of Bhagavad Gita. Is it clear? So anybody has a question on Zoom? Otherwise, we'll complete